everybody, welcome back to Card Curiosity, where we try to find the best possible ways to make a good return on your investment in the sports card world. And today we're going to do a little battle of two products that I think are very, very good for the price. You have 2024 Bowman Baseball. You get Ellie rookies in here and also some top prospects like Dylan Cruz and Walker Jenkins. You can find their autographs. And these boxes can normally be found for $30 or less, these blaster boxes. So that's pretty good in a time when blaster boxes can sometimes see $40, $50, $60 a piece. If you can find these for 30 or less, I think that's a pretty good deal. Not guaranteed to get autographs or anything, but you have a nice chance there. And then on the left side, we have Topps Heritage High Number, which I think is maybe my favorite rip, possibly, I'm not going to say ever, but like definitely top 5 ever since we started the channel. And right now you can find them in stores, Walmart and things like that for 25 bucks. And that's one of the better values out there because you can hit some massive autographs and variations in cards like that. So I think both of these are good if you can find them, but let's see what is better here. So each about the same amount of money. The Bowman boxes, you get what is it, seven packs probably, I don't know. There you go, on the top, 72 cards, 12 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. No guarantees of autographs, but it is possible. I have pulled autographs from these blasters before. And so this is one of just a couple of products that if I see them out there for less than 30 bucks each, I will likely grab a few of them. So here we go. I will unwrap the first one. If you've never looked at these before, you get a combination of paper and chrome cards. And some of the big rookies, there's Lawrence Butler, Ellie De La Cruz. I can't remember if Wyatt Langford might be a prospect in this one. I know Skeens and Merrill and all them are prospects in here as well. There can be autos in here, so let's see how they look. We'll run through the paper quick. There's Yamamoto on the paper rookie. And then they have these exclusive greens, and so green chrome there, that's a first. There's Langford. So Langford is a prospect. This is not going to get you Langford rookie cards, but the big players we are looking for are Dylan Cruz, Walker Jenkins, and on the rookie side, Ellie De La Cruz. So almost done, or almost halfway through, I should say. There's Jackson Holiday, also a prospect in this one, so we'll throw him down in kind of the good pile. There's another paper of Jackson Holiday, and here we go. Keep going here. Wilkin, I know, is a pretty good one. He has autographs in here. Expected to be a pretty good player down the road. And we did get a blue Sandy Alcantara to 150, so that's numbered. Yep, a little bit of a color match. Looks pretty good. That's a paper one there. Dominguez has rookies in this set. Walcott has autographs. This is the first time he had autographs, so a Walcott auto would be fantastic. He's kind of taken the prospect world by storm right now. Let's see, almost done here. Miles Naylor, one of the Naylor brothers. Caminero has rookies in here. Gavin Williams, Pete Crow. And all right, so there's the first box. I don't think, really you're going to find as much juice in here as you would the Heritage boxes. There's an Ellie paper. There's a Shohei paper. Maybe this is a good sign. Fernando, 3 good players in a row. Tucker, 4 good players in a row. Westberg, he had a pretty good year. I wouldn't call him a superstar. All right. Next, let's see, any color in here? I don't know. This one looks like a pretty bland bland black box for us here. All right, Lawler, it's a rookie. Let's see, Homer, Bush, Westberg, Jackson Churio. So Churio's a prospect. Not going to be worth too much there on that prospect card. Haven't seen Dylan Cruz yet. Or Walker Jenkins. There's Langford on the prospect card. Not going to be worth too much there, just base. All right, let's see if we can get lucky here. Find an autograph or something to wrap up this box. Walcott on the green, so that's not going to be too bad. Might be like a $5 card right there. Fellman, DePaula, watch out for this dude. He's starting to tear it up. He's going to be a good young prospect for a long time. Throw the Shohei down here. Mookie. All right, Brooks Lee. Ryan Lasco. Isaiah Drake. Zavala. Justin Crawford. There's Ellie. Might be worth $1. And let's see. All right, that'll do it for the Bowman blasters. There's definitely more chance of slow boxes from that set, but you also can get the first autographs of some pretty big players as well. So the floor is lower than Heritage. Ceiling might be slightly higher. And so Willie is going to try these blaster boxes. Let's see if we can confirm what I thought. If you had to spend 25 or 30 bucks, which of these is going to be better? I would assume Heritage. And our two Bowman boxes might have just proved that, but let's see. Ready, Will? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start slicing these for him to get him started. All right, box number 1. Here. Holiday rookie, Langford. Yeah, you can put the good rookies down. Good rookies seem to come everywhere. The checklist on there is pretty good. I'm going to check the back of those just to make sure. Didn't miss any variations there. Don't forget the borders. Sometimes you can find green borders, blue borders, aqua borders, things like that. There's a green border. Okay, Blanco. So we'll stack rookies here. Variations there. Chrome. You can get chrome cards in here. Looks like we are going to get one. Who is that?
Kyle
Stowers. He got traded, I think, somewhere, right?
To Miami.
Yeah, I think you're right. So he's traded to Miami. I can look through short prints. There's a variation. Green, Nick Gordon. So the variations come out pretty regularly in this, and so each one of those, might be worth a little bit of money. So it seems like you have a good chance of getting close to your money back on these Heritage boxes, which is why they're going to be one of our favorites. Even a base of Paul Skeens is still selling for $5 or more. Lee and Pius is a border. Put him down there with the greens. Fernando, cool. It's aqua. So we're already at 4 different border variations. That's cool. But none of the real these. Alright, gosh. You slice those too?
Got a crown.
Crown coming. Is that purple?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a hot box then.
Oh.
Cool. So the hot boxes come with the purple crowns. You just
How much does this mean?
So that should be like every pack should have a purple in it. We found the hot box, which would be cool. Sometimes they even have autographs, which would be also cool. There's the purple Mauricio, not too bad. Put him there. You go. Well, that's nice. When we opened our case of blasters, we had 2 out of the 40 were these purple hot boxes. So, these hot skins, nice. Well, from my angle, they look black. I got really excited there. All right, let's see the Skeens or some big rookie. There's Cherry. Oh, Langford on the whiteboard. That's cool. Take that. And Gasser. I wonder if he throws gas. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Gasser throwing gas out there. Cherry up there too. Aqua border coming. Chapman.
225.
Okay. Nice. O'Neal on the purple. Just an aqua there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you can find these hot boxes, they're pretty nice, but you know, the one thing that does kind of seem a little tough is that it just seems really hard to hit the big rookies. It's on the green border there too. So 2 packs left. The wheel here. Salvi, nice. Good player there, Mr. Perez. Reese Olson. Man, can we get one good rookie one time? Last pack for the hot box. So that's green border. Oh, Robert Garcia. All right, so even though it was a hot box, it wasn't the best names, but it's still going to help us get our money back. Let's search through these. We'd have a green border there, and look in the back of these ones, another green border right there. So, like, just from a hit standpoint, you know, in 2 boxes we didn't get any Skeens or anything like that, but, like, you know, you got all the purples from this hot box. Those should be, you know, easily $1 each. Same with, you know, the rest of these chromes. Can probably get $1 to $2 for each of them, maybe a little bit more, and then, you know, the borders and the variations as well. So that's a nice thing about these blaster boxes, is even if you don't hit a big name, you can still kind of piece away. Like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 border variations in you know, 2 boxes. Some big rookies here that are going to be worth a couple bucks. You know, all the purples, which are unusual, but then 3 chromes as well. So I think it's pretty clear. You know, if you want to swing for the fences, sure, go for Bowman. But the odds of you grabbing that first auto of Dylan Cruz or Walker Jenkins is very, very slim. You know, these heritage ones are pretty. The ceiling or the floor is pretty low. There's a good chance you can make your money back or close to it, and you still might be able to find an autograph of one of the big rookies. So, Lean Heritage, they're out there for $25 if you look hard enough. And I hope you have some good luck finding them, and good luck ripping them and looking for those players that you like. So, until next time, stay curious.